Let's rewind to when you first started this challenge. Back then, you probably thought stretching was the answer. That if you could just stretch harder, you'd finally unlock your body. But now you know something different. Tightness isn't a muscle problem. It's your brain keeping you locked down because it doesn't feel safe. That's why stretching never stuck. And maybe you believed you'd always be tight, but already in just a few days of rolling, twisting and exploring, you've seen how quickly your back and hips can loosen up. That shift is proof. Change doesn't have to take months. Speaking of change, today we're adding another piece to your flow, the transition from fisherman squat into the leather hat. Let's take a look. The transition from fisherman squat to leather hat looks like this. So we start from the fisherman squat, not the high fisherman squat, the low fisherman squat, and we switch from our left butt cheek to our right butt cheek. When we do so, we also switch from our left hand to our right hand, like so. And then as we push into our left leg, we sweep our right leg and throw our left arm overhead. So the whole movement looks like this. That's the transition from fisherman squat into leather hat. Notice how you're not forcing the stretch, you're guiding your body into a new territory while teaching it that it's safe. That's the difference between what we're doing here and the old school bend and snap stretching approach. Tomorrow we'll link everything you've learned throughout the week. Next week, you'll complete the flow. But this is just the beginning. Our body craves learning new things, and there's so much to learn. That's why I created the 6-week Bendy Strength program, so you can take a deep dive and keep on learning. Imagine what happens if we keep building like this. By the end of the 6-week Bendy Strength program, you'll be flowing through more sequences like this with ease, bendier, stronger, and younger feeling than you've been in years. The goal isn't just to loosen up, it's to reclaim your body's natural capacity for strength through range, play, and resilience. Imagine 6 weeks from now getting down onto the floor without so much as a whisper, let alone a groan. You could be moving through a flow that might look impossible if I showed you today, but then realizing that it actually feels good for your body to do that. Now you could try to keep piecing this together alone, but let's be honest, isn't that what you've already been doing? More stretching, more random YouTube drills, more trial and error. The truth is, exercises alone aren't enough. You need accountability, feedback, and someone who's walked this path already. And I'm not talking about some former gymnast whippersnapper who's never had a bad back in their life. I started this journey in my late 30s after training myself into the ground with weight training. I've lived the aches and the stiffness. I've made mistakes, and I've found what actually works. And even now as I approach 50, I'm still making gains. That's the shortcut I can give you. I can save you years of frustration. Here's what you get in the program. Your training blueprint delivered straight to your phone, technique feedback plus progressions or regressions if something's too hard or too easy, accountability and motivation to keep you consistent even on those tough days, access to me for questions and guidance so you'll always know exactly what to do. It's everything you need to not just start, but to succeed. And if you're wondering, the price? Less than you'd pay for a decent physical therapist or massage, but instead of patching the problem, we're actually fixing it. Time? You've already seen how just minutes of rolling can change how you feel. This isn't about hijacking your entire day. Holidays or busy schedules? This program travels with you. Hotel floors, living rooms, parks. Consistency is what matters, not perfection. Will it work? The real question is not will it work. It's whether you will work it. And with me in your corner, you won't be alone. So here's the choice. Keep doing what you've always done and keep getting what you've always got. Or try something different. Over the next 6 weeks, I'll guide you step by step through flows like you're learning in this challenge, helping you feel younger, bendier, and stronger. No boring rehab drills, just playful, effective training that sticks. Join the 6-week Bendy Strength program today. Click the link in the email to get started, because if nothing changes, nothing changes.